Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasati Gaur Bhaktivedanta. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Nam Nam, Hare Krishna, Krishna 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 Krishna, Hare Ram. So we just finished the Sunday feast. It was a successful program. Yesterday, I was starting to find it a bit difficult, because now I'm starting to get more back into the preaching mood. And we got this new Bhaktin here, Bhaktin Ann. And so we're trying to encourage her to come to the temple more and more and perform more devotional activities. So what we tried today is that when we offer the prasadam, we chant. So we're chanting the whole time Hare Krishna on our beads with Prabhupada, and then Arti, and then after Arti we sing a specific bhajan. We'll be singing a different bhajan every Sunday. The Matajis, they really like it. At the temple itself, to encourage them, for all of us to be engaged in service together and develop the taste, we sing one bhajan in the morning and one in the evening, both before Srimad Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita class. They really like that. So that's a bit my challenge. My personal challenge is to engage all of them into service. Prabhupada said that the real meaning of good management means that everybody is always engaged in service. So I'm not capable of doing this now, of giving them service the whole day. I'm not powerful enough yet, but it's slowly starting, And so in the morning, we try to do the morning program longer. So now we started to read from the Nectar of Devotion. Also, before class, we read from the Nectar of Devotion to find means to motivate the troops, And now this new Bhaktin, she's here, she's coming. It's giving a bit more life into the temple. The Matajis are getting inspired. They're preaching to her. And now they have to show by example. Just like today, it's normally the Matajis, they don't wear their gopi dress or their saris. Actually, they almost never wear saris, just for festivals. So they don't wear it normally for the Sunday feast. But today, they all wore. You see, so there's some improvement there. So slowly by slowly, Krishna is helping, definitely. So this new Mataji who came to our Sunday feast program, her name is Ann, Bhaktin Ann. So she actually bought the Bhagavad Gita and she said she was going to read it. I offered her the choice. I said, you want a small book, a medium book, or a big book? And she said she wanted the Bhagavad Gita, so, which is very nice. She gave 108 yuan donation. So we're gonna try to make her a devotee. You know, we're gonna try to keep her to come to the temple. She doesn't live that far, about 40 minutes by bicycle, and her job is between her house and here, the temple. So what I'm doing now, I'm preparing some burfi that we'll be offering, and my wife will take those sweets to her later on. So she will go to her job there, because she works for a very famous magazine called Yoga Magazine. It's supposed to be very famous in the States. The Yoga Magazine also here in China. She works there at the magazine. She's in charge of editing. So my wife will go take a look at her workplace, see if there's, you know, some preaching opportunity there. If they have a yoga studio, maybe we can organize some program. If there's other young people, maybe, you know, we can invite them to come over. So, you know, we're gonna bring this, some prasadam, to make sure she gets some purification, and invite her again on Saturday. Saturday evening, my wife will be doing a cake, and she'll be teaching her, you know. The whole point is to get her to get purified. Of course, she's got Prabhupada books, that's the big thing. I hope she will begin to read. If she reads daily, she'll become a devotee. That's practically sure. You know? Anybody that hears from Prabhupada daily will become a devotee. So, and at the same time, you must keep making sure that she eats prasadam on a regular basis. So if she comes to the temple very often, she can eat prasadam. She saw the deity, you know, she was very open. She bowed down, no problem. And she liked the bhajan, the kirtan, and we had a class, and she was still open, you know. So it's a very good prospect. So that's why we're doing, you know, we're making some effort, and also to engage the Matajis here. I want the Matajis here to be preaching to her. Originally the plan was that Labanga Mataji goes to see her, but she's not here at the moment. So my wife said she can go, so I'll be taking care of our son while she goes. Concerning preaching in China, I will be doing a video very shortly about this, what the challenges are, which means we have to do, and also how to inspire the devotee, because, you know, after all this pressure that we get from the government, you know, we're illegal. Legally speaking, we're not legal. So this, and many people left also ISKM. Many people got bewildered and misled by some envious people. So the moral of the troops has gone down. So how to build that moral back? You know, a lot of his moral hasn't gone down. So how to you know, keep the troops going and engage them in preaching. So we'll be talking about this in a future video. So we are at the working place of Anne. Oh, yeah, scan.
So then where's Anne? Where is Anne?
Hello.
Sudan?
Sudan? You want to play with the rocks, huh? Is it all okay?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, let's go. So this is the place where the yoga journal is located. It doesn't all belong to them, but we're on our way to their office. Bye bye. Bye bye. Come.
Just to drink in, you know.
You're next to the river, huh? You seem to have a basketball court and all. So it's many different companies that rent here. So this river here is actually the river that we see from the temple. The temple is that way, more towards the east. Yeah, ship. And the river comes all the way here, and actually this is where her office is. So we gave her the burfi. She's holding it in her hands. So there's a building there. It's actually a vegetarian restaurant. There's a possibility, I mean, maybe in the future we could, you know, have an event there. They could invite us and we could cook prasadam. So this is where she works. Thank you. Yoga journal. Where you saw that Bhagavad Gita. Oh, this is a yoga journal. Okay. So this is yoga journal. It's supposed to be a famous journal in the States. And here is the Chinese.
Yeah, but it's just the place where you can practice.
Oh. So you have some yoga teachers?
The Guruji.
You mean the one who started
This system.
this system?
Because
Yes. Yeah. Is that him? No. Something there? Shiva. So yeah, when taxied back to the temple, so it went well. We took a look around. It's like a complex where they rent to different companies, and it looks nice. You know, there's parks and different restaurants inside. So we invited her to come to the temple tomorrow for lunch. Since it doesn't take long, you know, she likes to cycle, so she'll just rent a bicycle, and it's about 20 minutes. So that would be nice if she can cup as much as possible, almost every day. Like this, she can eat prasadam every day and get purified in this way. So that was nice, you know. In China, I mean, preaching is so tough. So just a small thing like this is a big success, actually. Just bringing a bit of prasadam and having them, you know, eat prasadam, and she might be coming again. So yeah, at least it keeps the momentum of preaching going. Hare Krishna.